Hello, Ms. Ryan here, and today I'm going to continue talking about the color wheel. Most importantly, about the values of a color. The materials you will need for this lesson are your color pencils or crayons, whatever you have available to you, your worksheet. If you are unable to print your worksheet, you can follow along on a separate sheet of paper. So let's get started. Let's talk about what a value is. Value. These are the lights and darks of a color. We say that your lighten value of a color is called a tint. In order to get the tint, you must add white to your color. We also have a darken value. A darken value of a color is called the shade. And in order to get the shade, you must add black to your color. I started out on the worksheet adding my color already, and my original color that I'm adding is blue. Try to pick a primary or secondary color from your color wheel to use, and my color is blue, which we know is a primary color. So in this hexagon here, I'm going to actually add a shade of this color. So, following the directions, to get the shade, color a light coating of black in the hexagon, go over it with the main color, and continue until you have a shade of that color. I'm going to do that right now. Depending on how dark you would like it to be, would depend on how heavy of black I want to add to it, or how much black I'm going to add to it. It works there. Take my blue, and with the blue I'm going to go over, pressing hard enough to blend those two colors together to create the shade. I'm going to come over here now to the tint. To get the tint color, a light coating of the color in the hexagon, go over it with white and continue until you have the tint of that color. So I'm going to start with my color, which is blue, and I'm going to put a light coating down. Again, depending on how light I want it, is depending on how much blue I want to put down before I add my white. Take the white, continue over top with the white, and you can see how nicely that blends and gives me a nice tint of that blue. So again, in order to get my tint, which is a lightened value of blue, I added white. In order to get the shade, which is a darkened value of blue, I added black. So take the other part of your worksheet, choose 3 colors, preferably primary or secondary colors. Create your color, the shade, and the tint. I chose violet, orange, and green. Got my shade of violet, my tint of violet, my shade of orange, my tint of orange, my shade of green, my tint of green. That completes your worksheet. Happy coloring. Take care.